following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
And good afternoon, friends. Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be, and welcome to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. I am Pharmacist Ben, sitting in for Dr. Wallach today, and thank you so much for joining us. Great to have you with us. We'll get your phone calls at the bottom of the hour, as we always do on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number, 831-685-1080, or 888-379-2552, toll free, 888-379-2552. If you have questions about the Youngevity products, supplements, medications, a health challenge you or a loved one may be dealing with, or if you just have a comment or you'd like to share a success story, we'd love to hear from you. Our number today and every day on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program, 831-685-1080. or 888-379-2552, toll free. We do have lines open for you, 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552, toll free. I am Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I use nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs. That's because I look at the human body as a healing system, divinely designed to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis, but it needs raw materials to do its work, the raw materials we call nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I want to start the program off today talking about one of my all-time favorite nutritional supplements, essential fats, technically called essential fatty acids. Some people know these things as vitamin F. There's two of these specialized fatty chemical molecule nutrients. They both play important roles, multiple important roles in keeping the body healthy. They support the health of the liver, support the health of the intestine. If you have dry skin, likely you are dealing with an essential fatty acid deficiency. They're very important for the immune system. In fact, these two fats, your omega-6s and omega-3s, vitamin F, are key players in the health of every single cell and every single system in the body. Earlier this year, researchers from Japan showed that moms-to-be eating oily fish during pregnancy reduced the risks of psychotic disorders like schizophrenia in their children. That, my friends, is called epigenetics. The idea that nutrition transcends genetics when it comes to how the body forms and how the body develops. This is what Dr. Wallach means when he says there's no genetic diseases. Sometimes he'll freak people out. They'll go, what do you mean there's no genetic diseases? What about cystic fibrosis? What about cerebral palsy? And what Doc is referring to is the fact that in the womb, as the baby is developing, the genetics themselves depend on the nutritional status of the mother. So yes, the genes can change and you can have genetic disorders, but those genetic disorders themselves are subject to how well the mom is nutriating. In other words, nutrition transcends genetics, and that is called the science of epigenetics, the power of nutrition over genetics. And it's the result, and this is why omega-3 fatty acids, when moms take omega-3 fatty acids when they're pregnant, not only do they have babies with lower risks or reduced risks of schizophrenia and other psychotic disorders, they get smarter babies. They get babies with better hand-eye coordination. They get babies with better vision. This is when moms supplement. So vitamin F, or EFAs, omega-3s and omega-6 play a role in brain health, neurological health, skin health, the health of every single cell in the body. But most importantly, your essential fatty acids play a really, really important role in inflammation and anti-inflammation. These omega-3s and omega-6s get converted or activated into chemicals called eicosanoids, and these eicosanoids are really what turn the inflammatory process on and off in the body. In this way, essential fatty acids, vitamin F, your omega-3s and omega-6s are the nutrients of inflammation and the nutrients of anti-inflammation. These activated molecules that come from your essential fats, these eicosanoids, are in the body for just the slightest, the briefest flash of time, a split second, fractions of a second, and then they're destroyed. And this is a good thing because they're so darn powerful. One of the reasons why drugs like aspirin and Tylenol and Motrin are so powerful and so problematic is because they work with the eicosanoids. They keep the eicosanoids present longer in the body, and that's why you get these side effects. In fact, aspirin is one of the Aspirin toxicity is one of the leading causes of drug toxicity and emergency room admissions due to drug overdoses. Tylenol also is a problem. Tylenol is a leading cause of kidney disease and liver poisoning. Motrin is also a cause of liver disease. The fact is, eicosanoids, the inflammatory system, the anti-inflammatory system, should never be monkeyed around with pharmacologically, but you don't really need to if you understand the power of essential fats and the power of essential fatty acids. Of course, where do you get your essential fats? Where do you get your essential fatty acids? Your ultimate EFAs and your ultimate EFA Plus. These form the mainstay. They're flagship products. They're iconic products in the Youngevity line. They're part of our Healthy Start Pack, which features all the mighty 90 essential nutrients, including your essential fatty acids, all your vitamins, and all your minerals. And everybody who's dealing with a health challenge, and even people who just don't want to deal with a health challenge, should be using the Healthy Start Pack, in my opinion. Now, there's other factors that are involved in inflammation, anti-inflammation. It's not just your vitamin F and omega fats. You've got the B complex of vitamins, niacin, vitamin B3, vitamin B6, zinc, magnesium, vitamin C. So you want to make sure that you're using your Beyond Tangy Tangerine. You want to make sure you're using your OsteoFX with your ultimate EFAs and ultimate EFA Plus. One of the most important sources of food sources of omega fats are green leafy vegetables and veggies, particularly omega-3 fats. Now, omega-3 fats are, of course, found in fatty fish. That's what we were talking about earlier with this Japanese study, but they're found in green leafy veggies and wheatgrass and barley grass. Algae are also a good source of omega-3 fats. You get omega-6 fats in lots of places. Mostly grains and seeds have omega-6 fats. Your omega-3 fats are a little bit trickier to find. Eggs are a wonderful source of omega-3s. In fact, eggs are a wonderful source of everything. In fact, eggs have every single nutrient that the body needs. You know, an egg is not an egg. An egg is an egg cell. That means that an egg has every single nutrient that a cell needs. An egg contains all the things that our cells contain, just like all cells contain the same nutrients. An egg cell contains all the nutrients that every cell needs. That means you're going to get your omega-3 fats, you'll get your B vitamins, you'll get sulfur, and you'll get vitamin A and vitamin D and vitamin K. You'll get things called phospholipids, just powerful, powerful food. Of course, you'll also get wonderful, yummy, super powerful, and super healthy cholesterol. Yes, I said super healthy cholesterol. Cholesterol being one of the most important molecules in the body. So all kinds of ways to keep yourself healthy, friends. But most importantly, you want to get yourself on a good nutritional supplement program like the one designed by Dr. Wallach. That's your Healthy Start Pack. That's your Ultimate EFAs. That's your Beyond Tangy Tangerine. And that's your Beyond OsteoFX. The Healthy Start Pack from Youngevity. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number. 888-379-2552 toll free. We'll take a commercial break and come back with more good health information.
Associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Okay, we are back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. I am Pharmacist Ben, sitting in for Dr. Wallach today. Thanks for joining us. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number. 888-379-2552 toll free. If you have questions about the Youngevity products, the Youngevity business, a health challenge you or a loved one may be dealing with, if you heard something, read something you want clarification on, if you have a health challenge you or a loved one may need help with, we're here for you. We want to be your go-to source for all things health and nutrition. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number. 888-379-2552 toll free. We do have lines open for you if you tried to call in the past and got a busy signal or got left on hold. Now's the time to get on board. 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552 toll free. I am Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I use nutritional supplements in my practice rather than toxic and deadly pharmaceutical drugs, sometimes deadly pharmaceutical drugs. 100,000 plus people a year die from using prescription drugs, not overdosing on prescription drugs. That's a whole nother bailiwick. I'm talking about taking as directed. 100,000 people die. It's just cost of doing business for using prescription drugs. Only God knows how many people are maimed or wounded from using prescription drugs. If you are on a prescription drug, friends, then your number one health challenge should be to figure out how to wean yourself off of it. If you're taking a beta blocker long term, if you're on a calcium channel blocker long term, if you're an antidepressant long term, if you're on any prescription drug long term, your number one health challenge should be to figure out how to wean yourself off of it. We can help you do that. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number. 888-379-2552 toll free. I'll be sitting in for the next 45 minutes or so with my good friend and colleague Douglas Winfrey. Greetings, Doug. Long time no talk to you.
Yeah, great to have you back on the show.
Thank
We've got
you.
a natural news story here headlined, Chemo Fail. Toxic chemotherapy found to impair memory, concentration, and brain function while having little or no long-term effect on cancer. So a study carried out by researchers at Aarhus University. They say chemotherapy affects the brain network and impairs cognitive function. Some experts had 64 men who underwent testicular cancer surgery, and they noted that 22 of them had chemotherapy following their operation, and 42 had only the surgery. And they were subjected to an MRI at the start of the study, and then 6 months later, volunteers also underwent a series of neuropsychological tests to assess their memory and concentration. Results show this was all published in the Science Nordic online. And I just found it interesting because I have a friend that recently underwent some chemotherapy, and he had all these problems. And and they even have a term called chemo brain, because it's been so widely noted that after people have it, that they have all these cognitive problems.
Nothing exemplifies how little we understand about cancer and about health, and the medical model, I should say, understands about cancer or health or disease than chemotherapy, which is really where you kill yourself. I mean, it's literally suicide, Douglas. It makes perfect sense that you deal with, as you say, I haven't heard that term. That's kind of interesting, chemo brain, because you're killing your cells. You're killing your brain cells. You're killing your liver cells. You're killing your skin cells. Do you need it sometimes? I don't know. The success rate of chemotherapy is abysmally small. I think it's like 2% of people benefit from chemotherapy. I don't know. It's a tough call. I can tell you what you do want to do if you don't have cancer is you want to do everything you could do to prevent it from happening. Now, certainly we live in a toxic environment. We're all drinking toxic poison water. We're drinking toxic poison air. So, you're going to have an increased risk of cancer over people who don't subject themselves to toxicity, if there are folks, but you can who don't subject themselves to toxicity. The whole world is toxic, but you can sure protect yourself by using a good supplement program, especially anti-cancer, immune-boosting, antioxidant nutrients like you'll find in the Healthy Start Pack. Vitamin C especially is anti-cancer. Interestingly, Doug, do you know they tell folks on chemotherapy not to use nutritional supplements? Have you heard this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've had that come up on the show.
That's just blows me away when I hear that. All right, 831-685-1080. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number. 888-379-2552 toll free. I'm Pharmacist.
Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the Mineral Capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Okay, we are back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Thanks for listening, friends. 831-685-1080. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number. 888-379-2552 toll free. 888-379-2552 toll free. Got lines open for you if you have questions about anything we're speaking about here today, the Youngevity products, Youngevity business, if you have a health challenge you or a loved one may be dealing with, if you have a client or a patient that you want help with. 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552 toll free is the phone number, is our phone numbers on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. I am Pharmacist Ben, sitting in for Dr. Wallach today along with Doug Winfrey. We'll get your calls here in our next segment. A couple of stories here I thought I'd share with you. This is from, this came out just yesterday from the journal Nature Communications. I love this. Type 2 diabetes has hepatic origins. That means type 2 diabetes is a liver disease. Now, we also know that type 2 diabetes involves intestinal health and the health of the microbiome. That is the bacteria that live in the gut between the liver, the intestine, the gut bacteria, are the foods we eat. This is the reason why our blood sugar goes so crazy that we end up diagnosed with diabetes, which is one of the leading causes of death. In fact, diabetes is considered to be the third leading cause of death. But if you factor in all of the heart disease that's associated with diabetes, all of the cancer that's associated with diabetes, the first two so-called causes of death, I would venture to say diabetes, blood sugar, dysglycemia, messed up blood sugar, is the number one cause of death in this country and around the world. Reading from the journal Lancet Diabetes and Endocrinology, obesity and diabetes are behind 800,000 cancers worldwide. What does this say? This says that we have so much control over our health. 80% of our healthcare costs and healthcare miseries involve a type of illness that's called chronic degenerative disease. And what is chronic degenerative disease? Chronic degenerative disease can be thought of as lifestyle diseases. These are diseases that are based on how we live our lives, the choices we make, especially the choices we make around our foods. And I'm not a food Nazi, and I'm not going to beat anybody up for how they eat. I don't think anybody should beat people up for how they eat. But the fact of the matter is that if you're dealing with a long-term degenerative disease, a chronic disease, the kind of disease that the doctor says you're never going to get better and you're just going to be on these prescription drugs the rest of your life, and you got to come see me every 6 months so I can take your blood test and check your kidney function and make sure that your thyroid is working correctly. If you're dealing with one of those kinds of health challenges, you have so much power and so much control that you don't need to go to the doctor necessarily once you figure the thing out. And mostly it involves how you eat and how you supplement, especially how you eat. Get yourself on a food diary. Write down everything you eat, see how you feel after you eat that food. Write it down in a diary, and what you're going to notice for the most part is that certain foods make you feel worse, and those are foods you need to eliminate. Practice intermittent fasting. That's where you fast maybe 2 days a month, 3 days a month. You just spend the entire day not eating. Or even better, do a Suero V cleanse. Suero V is one of Youngevity's more underappreciated products, one of my favorite Youngevity products. Suero V is a fermented whey product formulated by Jordan Rubin, who's one of the most brilliant digestive minds, digestive scientists, digestive system scientists that I know. Jordan Rubin cured himself of Crohn's disease simply by using nutritional supplements, and he's formulated a lot of our Youngevity products, including the Suero V, which is a wonderful fermented whey product. Do a Suero V cleanse. If you can't fast, maybe half a bottle of Suero V every hour for 1 or 2 or 3 days. You're going to feel better. And then when you start eating again, start eating one food at a time, and you'll start to notice that certain foods that you didn't even realize were a problem make you feel bloated, make you feel constipated, just don't make you feel uncomfortable. And those are foods that you need to eliminate. A Suero V cleanse, food diary, elimination diet. These are all wonderful strategies that we can use in addition to getting yourself on a good nutritional supplement program, so we don't have to go to the doctor all the time, so we don't have to take our prescription drugs all the time, so we can wean ourselves off our meds if we're already on drugs. If you have a prescription drug you want to wean yourself off of, if you have a health challenge you want help dealing with, we are here for you. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number, 888-379-2552, toll free. You're listening to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. I'm Pharmacist Ben, along with Doug Winfrey, sitting in for Dr. Wallach today. We'll take a break and come back with you and your phone calls right after this. Don't go away.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewable vegetables, and besides that, they're not as good as tangy tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
Okay, we are back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. I'm Pharmacist Ben, along with Douglas Winfrey, sitting in for Dr. Wallach today. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number. 888-379-2552, toll free. Time to hit the phones. Who's first in line, Douglas?
All right, let's head to Chula Vista, California. And Gary, you're on with Pharmacist Ben Fuchs.
Hey, Gary.
Good afternoon, Dr. Pharmacist Fuchs. I've got a friend that's had 3 or 4 strokes.
Oh, no.
She's got immobility on the right arm, right legs. And I said, and I looked at her strokes under Dead Doctors Don't Lie, and it says hyperbaric oxygen and oral oxygen. And that triggered oxybody and a hyperbaric chamber. You got some more comments on what to suggest for her?
I didn't quite understand. She had a stroke. Now, what did you say about the hyperbaric oxygen and the oxybody? I didn't quite catch that.
That was under strokes listed in Dead Doctors Don't Lie.
Okay, so here's the deal. Okay, yeah, that's a great book, by the way. It's got a lot of wonderful information, the Dead Doctors Don't Lie book. Hyperbaric oxygen is when they drive oxygen into your body under high pressure. It's a wonderful treatment, not just for people dealing with heart disease, but also for cancer, also just for energy. You know, sometimes you'll see football players or athletes, especially if they're in Colorado, using hyperbaric oxygen masks where they drive oxygen into the body. Oxygen is the body's most important nutrient. It's not even really a nutrient, of course, but it's the body's most important chemical. Some people call it vitamin O. You can go 4 days without water. You can go 40 days without food, but you can't go 4 minutes without oxygen. It's extremely, extremely valuable. And one of the causes of sticky, sludgy blood, which can lead to strokes, is a lack of oxygen. Most important strategy, though, for dealing with strokes or to prevent strokes from occurring, and that, of course, means using your Mighty 90 essential nutrients. Vitamin C is the chief one, probably the most important of the Mighty 90 essential nutrients. You get a bunch of vitamin C in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, which is part of the Healthy Start Pack. We talked earlier about vitamin F, omega-3 fats, which compose half of vitamin F, in addition to the omega-6 fats. Your omega-3 fats act to improve the movement of blood through the circulatory system, and that improves oxygenation. Niacin, and your ultimate niacin, will also help improve oxygenation. But probably your most important strategy for preventing strokes is to keep your blood sugar stable. I cannot say that enough. That is so darn important. As we were talking about earlier in the program, diabetes is considered to be the 3rd leading cause of death, but if you factor in all the cancer and heart disease associated with messed up blood sugar, diabetes, and dysglycemia, which is the fancy schmancy word for messed up blood sugar, is the #1 cause of death, #1 cause of health misery, and that includes strokes. Keep your blood sugar stable, people. That means use more protein. Go ketogenic, use your Keto FX and your Slender FX, and of course getting yourself on the Healthy Start Pack or the Healthy Brain and Body Pack is a must. Last but not least, don't forget your magnesium. Magnesium is super duper important for the circulatory system and for blood vessel, the health and the strength of blood vessels as well. Lots of options for you. Hyperbaric oxygen, of course, that's just good for a lot of things, but lots of nutritional options for you to prevent strokes. That's what you want to look for. Prevent strokes. You know, I can't think of a worse curse than to get hit with a stroke and to be paralyzed, where you can think and you can function mentally, but your body just doesn't move. And I had a good friend, we both had a good friend, Doug and I, who ended up passing away, who worked at the radio station, and he went from being a vital, strong, healthy, big, huge guy to just a sad, sad case of a gentleman in a wheelchair, a paraplegic in a wheelchair. It was just the most heartbreaking story. So you don't want a stroke to happen, folks. One of the best ways to prevent it is make sure you take care of your blood sugar, get on the Healthy Start Pack, use nutritional supplements, change the way you live your life. Bottom line, change the way you live your life. Thanks for your call. Appreciate it, Gary. Who's next in line, Doug?
We're just about to break time.
Oh, we're just at break time. All right, we'll take a quick break. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number. 888-379-2552, toll free. You got questions about the Youngevity products, Youngevity business, health challenges you or a loved one may be dealing with. We can help you if you have a success story you'd like to share. We love hearing those. 831-685-1080 is your priority line number. 888-379-2552, toll free. I'm Pharmacist Ben along with Doug Winfrey. We'll be back right after this break.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
Okay, we're back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. I'm Pharmacist Ben. 831-685-1080. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number. 888-379-2552, toll free. If you have questions about the Youngevity products, Youngevity business, health challenges you or a loved one may be dealing with, we're here for you. 831-685-1080 or 888-379-2552, toll free. Who's next in line, Doug?
Let's head to Washington, D.C. And Darius, you're on with Pharmacist Ben Fuchs.
Hey, Darius.
Hello. Hey, Pharmacist Ben Fuchs. How you doing?
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, not much. I have a workmate here who actually I recommended him since I'm a brand ambassador, and he has Pterygium. It's a
I'm sorry, say that again.
benign,
He has what?
It's called Pterygium with a P, actually.
Okay.
It's a benign eye tumor, which is also known as surfer's eye. It's like where you have more redness in your eye, and it kind of like warps your eye.
I'm having a hard time hearing you. I'm having a hard time hearing you, Darius. You said he has pterygium, which is like a conjunctivitis type thing, like a pink eye.
Yeah, conjunctival. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you want some help with that?
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to know if you had any case where you or you know anybody who's reversed that, or have heard anything about it, really.
All right. So here's the deal. Pterygium is kind of a growth of cells on the cornea of the eye. Anytime you have cells that are growing out of control, you got a couple of issues that you want to deal with. Number one, you want to deal with your blood sugar, and number two, you want to deal with food issues, how you're processing food. Nobody just has pterygium. It doesn't just.
Yeah.
There's no pterygium angel that sprinkles pterygium dust on your head from above while you're minding your own business.
I'm so glad you said that.
You know, I'm playing around, I'm teasing a little bit, but we have this idea that we have this sickness, and we're just innocent bystanders, and then the body breaks down, and we had nothing to do with it. what we want to begin to see is that health challenges do not occur in a vacuum. They're always within a context of how we are living our lives. Now, occasionally you can get some kind of weird genetic thing, I suppose, but for the most part, we get our control by seeing where our lifestyle choices are affecting our health. That almost always is going to involve blood sugar and the digestive system. You can probably throw in stress management in there. That's why a nutritional supplement program is so important, and that's why changing the way you eat is so important. So number one, first and foremost, how well do you know this guy?
Pretty well. I was starting to work with him actually in 6 months.
Okay, is he on any medication?
I know he is, but I don't know what medication.
What other health things does he have going on? Do you know?
I would say that's about it. He's pretty fit. He runs a lot too.
Okay.
He's
Darius, I'm having a hard time hearing you, but I did hear you say that that's it. That's not it. He has other health challenges, so we're going to let that go. But just so you know, until he takes care of the fundamental health challenges, he cannot deal with the superficial health challenges. In other words, the pterygium is like leaves on a tree. You can't take care of the leaves until you fix the soil. So until we find out what's going on in the soil, there's nothing we can do for the leaves. So what you want to do is take some generic steps here, and these are the kind of things that we all have to do. Number one, you want to reduce his intake of foods that spike his blood sugar. Sweets are most likely suspect, of course, but also things like bread and pasta and rice and potatoes and even fruits can cause spikes in blood sugar, and that can throw off the body's ability to heal. It can cause increased cell growth, conjunctivitis or conjunctivas, etc., like pterygium. It's also, by the way, called surfer's eye. So you want to work on the blood sugar system. Get him on the sweeties. Use the ultimate niacin. Probably it's a good idea to get him on the Healthy Start Pack. That's always the bottom line. Basic Mighty 90 essential nutrients. Next step is you're going to want to look for food intolerances. Gluten is always going to be at the top of the list, but there's also other things that he can be reacting to. Do a Swear OV cleanse, as we talked about earlier, where you do half a bottle of Swear OV every hour for maybe 1 or 2 days, even up to 3 days. Then start introducing foods one at a time, noticing what foods cause digestive distress and then eliminating those foods. Basically, you're going to be looking for other symptoms, not the eye symptom, but other symptoms in the body, and then rectifying those. The eye will take care of itself once you work on the more fundamental soil kinds of issues like the digestive system and the blood sugar system. Last but not least, calming the body down is very important, activating the so-called rest and digest or relaxation nervous system. Doctors call it the parasympathetic nervous system. This is where we heal. We heal when the body's rest and digest relaxation nervous system has been activated. Our bodies, when they're under stress, when the sympathetic nervous system is activated, they go into a healing shutdown mode. We don't heal, we don't grow, we don't repair. We're much more likely to be dealing with disease states when we're under this stress management system, this sympathetic nervous system activation. So calming the body down is very important. Use your deep breathing techniques, massage, visualization. Don't underestimate the importance of these kinds of strategies. They're just as important as the dietary strategies and the nutritional strategies. So don't focus on the pterygium, Darius, as much as you're focusing on the health of the entire body. Stabilize the blood sugar. Use nutrients for stabilizing the blood sugar. Work on digestive health. And then activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest relaxation nervous system with all your relaxation strategies, including slow, deep, rhythmic SDR breathing. Thanks for your call, Darius. Appreciate it. Let's see if we can get one more call before break, Doug.
All right, let's head to Arizona and the Defer. You're on with Pharmacist Ben Fuchs.
You say the Defer? Who we got here?
I'm there.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yes, I'm here. What's going on? How can we help you?
I have a child who was diabetic once. Has been diagnosed about before 4 months, and he's taking the medication. So I need more information about it. How can I help him?
I'm just not understanding you, man. You have
type 1 diabetes in a child.
Type 1 diabetes. Okay, good. Type 1 diabetes is what they call an autoimmune disease. We kind of touched on this at the beginning of the program. All autoimmune diseases need to be regarded as digestive health issues. All of them. I'm talking multiple sclerosis. I'm talking myasthenia gravis. I'm talking type 1 diabetes, autoimmune diseases of the muscles, the nerves. Anywhere you have an autoimmune disease, you want to focus on patching up a leaky gut. It's called leaky gut syndrome, and it's part of leaky gut syndrome. Now, interestingly, type 1, as we talked about also at the beginning of the program, type 2 diabetes is in many ways also a digestive health issue. So whether you're dealing with type 1 or type 2 diabetes, step number 1, reduce your intake of foods that throw off your blood sugar. Step number 1, reduce your intake of foods that throw off your blood sugar. That's type 1 or type 2. That's bread and pasta and cereal, including desserts and sweets and pies and cakes, etc., soda pop and fruit juice too. Reduce your intake as best as you can. Zero tolerance is great, but just at least reduce your intake of those kinds of foods. Secondly, get on a good nutritional supplement program that helps your body process sugar, especially the sweeties. That's the king of nutritional supplements when it comes to helping the body stabilize blood sugar. Chromium and vanadium are incredibly important for the blood sugar processing system. Get on the sweeties after all your meals, 2 or 3 capsules after all meals, especially after meals that have lots of starches or lots of sweets. Use your Fucoid Z. That can help. It can help in 2 ways. Number 1, it can help stabilize your blood sugar, but it can also help heal the gut. And then make sure you're using your Ultimate Niacin, one of the all-time great blood sugar stabilizing nutrients. Niacin is actually part of the body's blood sugar processing chemistry. Get on the Ultimate Niacin. Take one of those every day. Make sure you're using the Healthy Start Pack. Make yourself a fiber drink every day, a fiber beverage, by grinding up flax seeds, maybe a teaspoon or 2 teaspoonfuls of flax seeds, stirring it up in water, and then adding cinnamon, which is one of the great blood sugar stabilizing spices. Everybody should be using cinnamon every day. It's delicious. It can help amplify the sweet taste of sugar, so you don't need to add as much sugar to sweeten your teas and other foods that you're sweetening. And then cinnamon also has its own blood sugar stabilizing effects. So making sure you're adding cinnamon to your flaxseed beverage. A quick hack to lower blood sugar is simply to drink more water, especially first thing in the morning. Also, if you move your body around after you ingest sugar, that will help lower your blood sugar if you could fall off the wagon and eat a little bit too much Christmas pie, or go to the office party and eat too many sweets. So moving your body around even after you eat a meal can help lower your blood sugar as well. Thanks for your call. Appreciate it. Time to take a commercial break. I'm Pharmacist Ben, along with Doug Winfrey, sitting in for Doc today. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number. 888-379-2552, toll free. You're listening to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program on the ZBS Radio Network. We'll be back right after this.
Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that. An antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. Pure PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Okay, we are back on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. I'm Pharmacist Ben. 831-685-1080 is our priority line number, 888-379-2552. Toll free. Back to the phones we go. Who's next, Doug?
Let's head to Westfield, New York. And Richard, you're on with Pharmacist Ben Fuchs.
Yo, Richard, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, I got ringing in my ears.
Ooh, that is no fun. How long you had that?
Quite a while.
That's terrible. Okay, here's the deal. You got millions of friends who've got the same problem. So you're not alone, and it's a miserable, miserable condition. But like I was talking earlier to Darius, nobody just has one. It's kind of like Lay's potato chips. You know, you can't eat just one. Nobody just has one health challenge like tinnitus. You got to have other things going on. Now, why is that so important? It's not important. I'm not just ripping on you here, Richard. I'm not just telling you that to make you feel bad about yourself. I'm telling you this because this is where your power comes from. Tinnitus is not a problem. It's a sign of a problem. I'm not saying it's not pleasant. Tinnitus is obviously unpleasant. But the issue is not the tinnitus. Tinnitus is like the leaves on the tree. You got a soil problem, not a leaf problem. If you got your leaves are rotten and filled with decay, you can't fix the leaf. You got to change the soil. Tinnitus is really just an inflammatory condition of the head, deterioration of tissue inside the nerve area and where the inner ear is. And it causes inflammation, and you end up with tinnitus. It's just an it's basically arthritis of the inner ear, or as Doc calls it, osteoporosis of the inner ear. It's a deterioration, a degradation, a breakdown followed by inflammation of the sensitive nerves inside the inner ear area. What you got to do is figure out why that's happening. So here's a clue for you. Anytime you have inflammation, you have a defensive response. We hear the word inflammation all the time. We talked about anti-inflammatories and inflammatory supplements and causes of inflammation at the beginning of the program. But what is inflammation really? Inflammation is a defensive or a protective response. It's the way the body protects itself. It's like an airbag. Just like when you get into a car crash, the airbag goes off and it protects you from getting hurt. That's what inflammation is. Inflammation is the way the body protects itself from some kind of offending agent. So when you have inflammation, whether it's in the joints and it's causing arthritis, whether it's in the brain and it's causing Alzheimer's disease, whether it's in the inner ear and it's causing tinnitus, whether it's in the skin and it's causing eczema or psoriasis, when you have inflammation, you have a protective response. The only thing you need to figure out if you want to reduce that inflammation is what the heck is the body, what the heck is the body protecting itself from? And what the body is protecting itself from is almost always something that's getting into the blood through the digestive system. That means leaky gut. That means holes in the intestine. That means patching up the gut is your number one strategy. No surprise. We've been talking about that all day today. Get yourself on the Healthy Start Pack number 1, because when you have a leaky gut, the chances are pretty good you're malnourished. The Healthy Start Pack will get you all the basic nutrients. Number 2, you got to start to patch up the gut. You do that from 2 directions. You do it from the direction of supplements like the Nightly Essence. Use your Ultimate Enzymes with all of your meals. Make sure you're using your Fucoid Z. Glucogel caps are a wonderful and very underappreciated digestive health supplement. The Glucogel caps can help patch up a leaky gut. And then don't forget to do your Suero V cleanse and your food diary and your elimination diet. Half a bottle of fast for a day or 2 using your Suero V. That is, I should say, do a Suero V cleanse. It's not a full fast, but a Suero V cleanse where you do half a bottle of Suero V every hour for maybe 1, 2, or even 3 days. And then when you start eating again, eat one food at a time, starting with your favorite food. Write it down in a book, and then write down how you feel every couple of hours after you eat that food. And when I say how you feel, in terms of your energy levels, in terms of your bowel movements, your digestive health, and most especially in your case, Richard, in terms of the ringing of the ears. What you'll find is that certain foods will throw off your digestion, will cause problems with your energy levels, make you feel fatigued, and will also exacerbate your tinnitus. So number 1, get on the Healthy Start Pack. Number 2, patch up the gut using your Glucogel caps, your Fucoid Z, your Ultimate Enzymes, and your Nightly Essence. And then do a Suero V cleanse, food diary, elimination diet, eliminating problem foods. Here's a clue for you. Gluten is almost always going to be involved, sometimes dairy, sometimes eggs, sometimes peanuts and soy, but almost always you're going to find that refined processed flours are usually a culprit. That's true about all inflammatory health challenges. That's true about all digestive health challenges. Folks, that's true about all disease. It all begins at the gut. All roads lead to the gut when it comes to health or the lack thereof. All right, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for listening to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program. I'm Pharmacist Ben, for Doug Winfrey, for Doc Wallach, for all the folks at the ZBS Radio Network. Have yourselves a wonderful, beautiful, awesome, spectacular day. We'll talk to y'all later, folks. Bye for now.